Natalia Molchanova was called the Queen of Freediving, a Russian champion who broke over 40 world records. She could hold her breath for more than 9 minutes and dive deeper than 100 meters without oxygen. August 2nd, 2015, Natalia was on the coast of Ibiza, Spain, with 3 friends. Unlike her official competitions, this was just a casual dive. No cameras, no safety teams, no medical staff. She was 53 years old, still in peak condition, and planned a recreational dive to about 30 meters, 100 feet. Something simple for a woman who had once descended to 101 meters. But the sea is unpredictable. That day, the waters off Ibiza had strong currents. Natalia dove without fins, slipping into the dark blue like she had thousands of times before. She was expected to resurface within 2 minutes. Her friends waited. 2 minutes passed, 3, then 5. The water remained calm. Natalia never came back up. Her team immediately called the Spanish Coast Guard. Boats and helicopters searched for her body. Sonar scanned the seafloor. Divers combed the area, but the ocean gave nothing back. Natalia had vanished, swallowed whole by the sea she had mastered all her life. Experts believe that a powerful underwater current swept her deeper than she intended to go. Even the world's most experienced freediver is still human. At depths beyond 50 meters, the body begins to feel the crushing weight of water, 5 times the pressure at sea level. One mistake, one distraction, or one unexpected current can mean blackout and drowning. Her disappearance devastated the freediving world. Natalia was more than a record holder. She was a mentor, a mother. Her son Alexei searched for weeks, but she was never found. Her death shocked the sports community. How could the greatest freediver vanish on a routine dive? The sea gave no answers. To this day, she is remembered as the Mermaid Queen, lost forever to the Mediterranean. Andrew Macaulay. In January 2007, Australian adventurer Andrew Macaulay attempted something no one had ever done. Paddle a kayak 2,000 kilometers across the Tasman Sea from Australia to New Zealand. For a month, he battled storms, hypothermia, and exhaustion. His tiny yellow kayak, named Lot 41, was barely big enough to hold supplies. Macaulay survived wave after wave, sending radio updates to his wife and young son. He was just 30 miles from New Zealand's shore when tragedy struck. His last radio message was chilling. "Do you copy? I need immediate rescue." Hours later, rescuers found his overturned kayak. Inside were his belongings, diary, and safety gear. But Andrew was gone. His body was never recovered. The most heartbreaking detail? In his diary, he had written love letters to his son and wife, preparing for the possibility that he might not survive. One note simply read, "To my son, I'm coming home. If I don't, know that I love you deeply." Macaulay's story became legendary in Australia, a man who almost touched glory, but instead vanished into the dark Tasman waves. In 1968, a British businessman named Donald Crowhurst entered the world's toughest solo sailing race. He wasn't a professional sailor, but he was desperate for money and fame. From the very start, his journey was doomed. His boat was falling apart, his supplies were running out, and his navigation barely worked. Instead of turning back, Crowhurst made a chilling choice. He began faking his reports, sending radio messages that claimed he was making incredible progress, when in reality he was drifting aimlessly in the Atlantic. For months, he lived this lie, but the pressure consumed him. Alone at sea, his diary turned into disturbing ramblings about time, God, and mercy. His final words were haunting. "It is finished. It is finished. It is the mercy." In July 1969, rescuers found his yacht drifting empty. Inside were his notes and charts, but Crowhurst himself was gone. His body was never found. His story remains one of the ocean's most haunting tragedies. Not just the loss of a man, but the slow death of his mind, swallowed by the sea.